leader, the Speaker of the National Assembly, Honorable Wetangula, and the family of the late Charles Ongondowere. I don't want, and everybody who has come to mourn, and all the leaders, and all protocols observed. I don't want to say much because it is very unfair that leaders are given opportunity to talk at the bottom of everything, when people have said almost everything that should be said. But I will first of all say a word or two. The late Charles Ongondowere was my friend, and I liked his honesty because he was a very, very honest person. If there was a problem and you were meeting even in a small caucus, people fear to say certain things. But if you see Ongondowere raising his hand, you will know that there is something burning. And he will say something different from everything that everybody else had spoken before. He was a very, very opinionated man. He had opinion on Aliuwa Irachonyoka. Aliuwa ni en chogo maduong nikech clan moa miluongo ni ka chien nieri. Chien ema nondiko rachuonyo, rachuonyo ne en jatij chien. Marachuonyo bende ema nomiye chiege matin maniluongo no chien ema nomiyo rachuonyo chiege matin miluongo no mieri. Ema nyuologo sipul, to sipul to nyuolo bondo. Ema omiyo kiwacho joma ne rachuonyo okuongo nyuolo ka rachuonyo pok okendo kata kendo, Mjaluo kendo kane osenyuolo jogi. Ema omiyo jogi e chogo maduong'. To joka chien, joka sipul, jo Homa Bay duto owito gold, owito mula. Owito mula, to kata wayiko mula to piny nyaka dhi nyime. Piny nyaka dhi nyime, kendo an akwayo ni mondo kwe makende mar Nyasaye obedie family mar Ongondowere. Ang'eyo nong'ondo othotho malit. Ong'ondo othotho malit. It was a very, very painful death. Though it was abrupt, but it is a very sad way of dying. And my age, I think I qualify to curse. I can curse now. And whoever killed Ongondowere, we know that there are three. Me, I'm not a lawyer. Sifuna, me, I'm not a lawyer. But I know that in every murder, there is something called premeditation. I also know that there is planning. I also know that there is execution. And I know that in the case of Ongondowere, what has been done is only the part of execution. They have not looked at the part of the planning, and they have not looked on the part of malice aforethought. And malice aforethought and planning, that is the core of murder. That is the core of murder, and therefore what has been done is still peripheral. We want to get to the core of the murder. We want to know who had some malice aforethought. And if anybody thought that by killing Ongondowere, he is going to emerge as a leader, I want to tell him that you are not going to emerge as a leader. If that is the way you want to be a leader, you will never be a leader. A good leader is the one who preaches peace. And as Luos, we don't like bloodshedding. Luos always avoid bloodshedding, and the person who did this must be having some other blood which is not quite Luo. I don't believe he's a proper Jaluo. Because Luos you have seen, we have been killed in Kibera, we have been killed in Nairobi, we were killed in Nakuru, we were killed in Kisumu, but we never revenged. We never revenged. Because it is not in our culture to revenge, it is not in our culture to kill and spill blood. I want to say something about our party. There was a Jalango lady who spoke here very passionately. She was telling us that when Raila came and joined them or supported Ruto somehow, they rested. Somebody has told you, please don't rest. Because wananchi want services, and that is why they came out to demonstrate. And those services must be done so that the support of Raila to you has some meaning. It will not have a meaning if people just go back to rest and in their laurels. But what I want to tell you, again, you said the truth, that people are paying. We are paying for debts of those projects which went elsewhere in the country. Those projects never came to our area, and therefore when we are talking about how getting our share, we don't want other people's share, we want our share, including that share which went to other people for which our people are also paying. Honorable Mbadi, please look at it. When your knife is on a bread, please on the top let it be equal, but as it goes down, let it be a bit slanted. So that we have